Woo.
Hits that one right in. Hello hits that one just, oh, no. This one up the middle, off the bag. Haas in position to play it. Downs around third. The throw comes in. It's cut by Mills. Right at CJ, the rare no-look catch. We are back live on the air here at the Park District of Forest Park, Field 1, O'Connor Field for Game 2 of our Monday night doubleheader. Game 1 saw Pharaohs victorious over Impact 8-5. Game 2 hits 45's versus Iron. I'm Adam Cumby here coming at you live from Field 1 here at the Park District of Forest Park softball fields. just about ready to go here at field 1. 45's, the home team, they'll take the field first. Iron, the visitors, they'll be batting first. Their lineup is Tyler Atkins leading off, playing left field, followed by Nate Kremkow at shortstop, Dave Navarro at center, Billy Quirk at short center, Kyle Piotrowski at third, John Beckman pitching, Mimo Morales catching, Nick Wind at second base, Donnie Rollins over at first, and Brian Toomey in right field. Defensively over on field 1 here for the 45's, Izzy Sanchez on the mound, Mike Manzella behind the plate, Vince at third, Nate at short, Joe at short center, Danny and Adam at second and first. Across the outfield, it's Anthony, Chuck, and Bo. And I see Phil, what's up from the Shooters? Friend of the broadcast, I see Shooters warming up over at field 2. I'll wave to him right now. We'll see if he can see. So thank you for tuning in, whether you're tuning in from home, from field 2, wherever. So we are all set to go. Left fielder Tyler Atkins is going to start things off here. It's 45's, tosses it across. So as I had mentioned, 45's annual heavy hitters. Iron, a very young team, but a very exciting and dangerous team. So a very interesting matchup here in this one. There's a strike from Izzy to Tyler. And before we go any further, after strike 2, we want to thank our sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, sponsoring all of our Field 1 broadcasts, riveroakscdjr.com. Tyler hits that one up the middle, right at Yaris, takes a step back, throws across, it's close, but he's out. Yaris took an extra half step there, made it a lot closer than it had to be. Mike out made the call. So the leadoff man is out, and here's Nate. Easy day for me. 2 Nates at shortstop. There's a strike from Izzy. High fly ball into center. Chuck under. Makes the catch. So a quick 2 outs from Izzy. Here's Dave Navarro, center fielder, the lefty. That one just catches the plate. Lefty to lefty, lefty in the box. .3-0 count here, so a quick 2 outs, but now 3-0 count to Navarro. Dave takes a strike. Hits this one up into left, tailing towards Anthony, makes the catch. So a 1-2-3 inning to get this one started, heading to the bottom of the first. 45's coming up. So here for the Tito's 45's, leading off, Anthony in left field, Nate at short, Vince at third, Joe in short center, Mike Manzella catching, Chris the extra hitter, Bo in right field, Adam at first, Danny at second, Izzy on the mound, and then the number 11 hitter, Chuck, in center field. So Beckman waiting for his infield to get set. Beckman on the mound, Morales behind the plate. Kyle, Nate, Billy, Nick, and Donnie across the infield left to right. Tyler, Dave, and Brian outfield left to right. Strike one there. Little bit deep. That one up the middle. Nate with it, throws across. Quick first out. Good play there from Kremko. So last year's No Glove Nationals MVP, Nate Mercado, steps in. Saw a thread in one of the softball groups about players that you hate to match up against. Saw Nate's name a few times. Stalwart offensively and defensively with a 1-out single there. As I mentioned, the 54th annual No Glove Nationals Tournament MVP, helping lead his team, the Tito's 45's, to a No Glove Nationals championship. If you have any tourney shirts, you surely see their name on the back quite a bit. Good pickoff attempt there at first. Donnie couldn't corral it. Did pull him a little over. So Vince up, 1 on, 1 out. Just got the plate. And there's ball 4. So 1-out walk, runners on first and second. Here comes Yaris. Another name that popped up quite a bit. Very tough matchup. Although to be fair, there's tough matchups all the way up and down this lineup as Atkins slides and makes the catch. Nice play there for out number 2. Last Iron game we did, we saw him struggle a couple times sliding to make some catches early on in the ball game. That time did a good job holding on to it as he hit the ground and most importantly got it in quickly to keep Nate at second. So 2 down in the inning. Here's Manzella. See if he can put a charge into 1. Mike wearing the number 22, representative of the Pythons. Brother. Hits that one high into right at Toomey. A couple steps over, makes the catch. So 2 runners stranded, fly out to right field. Nothing doing for both teams after the first. We're all knotted up at 0, heading to the second. Iron coming up. So it's going to be Quirk, Pietrowski, and Beckman. 4, 5, 6 hitters as Izzy was able to shut him down 1, 2, 3 in the first. Chris behind the plate this inning. Mike over on the bench. Billy Hits that one to left. Anthony over, can't make the play. That one falls at his feet, gets it in quickly. Nice throw into second. It's a lead-off single. That one a tough play. It was tailing away off the bat of Billy. Kept it in front of him. So third baseman Piotrowski comes up with a runner on first. That one just clipped the back of the plate. Hammered into left, right at Anthony once again. Gets it, fires it into third. Vince with it. Runners on first and second after two singles to start the inning. So the pitcher, Beckman, up. First and second, nobody out. There's a strike. 2-1 count. Nobody out. First and second. Billy and Kyle. Beckman hits that into right. Both runners stay home as Bo makes the catch. So Filkins without number one. Memo Morales steps in. High pop fly into center. Chuck under. There's two. So Nick Wind looking to bring at least one in with Quirk in scoring position. Quick two on and then a quick two out. Wind hits that one up the middle yards off his back foot. Couple hesitation steps. Couldn't come up with that one cleanly. They see. So Kyle holds at second. Billy comes around to score. Nick over at first. And now coming up, friend of the broadcast, Donnie. So iron strikes first. Now looking to strike while the iron is hot. Two outs, first and second. Donnie hits that one over to second. Danny with it, throws to first for the out. But iron gets on the board first. 45's chasing one, heading into the bottom of the second inning. So it's going to be Chris, Bo, and Adam. The light's starting to take effect. There's a strike to Chris. Hits that one right back at Beckman. Can't come up with it, and that's a leadoff single. So the right fielder, Bo, steps in, runner on first. Good pitch there. Bo hits this one into center right in front of Dave. Navarro gets it into Nate. It's back-to-back singles. So probably the player with the best name in the league. Adam steps up to bat, 2 on, nobody out. I'm probably biased in that vote, though. There's a strike. Adam had to do a double take. That one just got the plate. Slight hezzy step. That one up the middle into center. Dave with it, comes up, throw into third. Chris up easy. Thought he might have had a shot over at home, but threw the ball ahead to keep the runners at first and second. RBI single from Adam. Here comes Danny, and we're all knotted up at 1. Over on field 2, it's 2-0 Chicago Dynasty over Shooters right now, top of the second. Dynasty and Shooters also both part of the field in the No Glove Nationals tournament. This one hit into right center. Toomey cuts it off. Close at home. High throw over to Memo. So Bo in to score. 45's take the lead. Adam over to third. Danny finds himself on second after the RBI. So here's Izzy. That one off the plate. Hit up the middle to Quirk. Throws over to Donnie. So another run in. Danny over to third. Chuck steps in. There's a strike from Beckman. Chuck hits that one just between Nate and Billy. Hard turnaround first. Throw comes back in. Good throw from Dave in center. So RBI single there from Chuck. Back to the top. Here's Anthony. 45's now with a 4-1 lead. That one flipped foul to the left side. Over towards our friends from March Impact. There's a strike. So 2 strikes from Beckman. Now 2-2. 1 out. Runner on first. 4 in. Here in the bottom of the second. Full now. That one up the middle, just under Nate's hands. Hard turnaround second for Chuck. Good base running to get on third. So 1 out, runners on first and third. Donnie having chat with Beckman. Big spot here for a dangerous hitter. Hits that one into left. Hooks just foul. Started fair, but a lot of English. Ended up left of the foul line. So a good thought there as he had a lot of space to the right of Atkins. So Anthony on first, Chuck at third. High fly ball into left again. Atkins chasing it back. That one stays fair all the way to field 3. Anthony around third. He's going to score. Yara's saying at least 2 as Nate jogs into second with a 2 RBI double. Absolutely hammered that ball. Good speed and range from Atkins and left. Still couldn't chase it down, so 6-1. All 6 in this inning. Vince stepping in, walked in the first. High fly ball into center. Dave under. Fires it back in. Nate at third, so sac fly there. 2 outs. Here comes Joe. I've mentioned it a few times, obviously, on the road to No Glove Nationals. It's like the road to WrestleMania, brother. Everyone putting their best foot forward. 45's making sure to let us know why they are the 1 seed coming back into this tournament. Iron looking to make some noise. Put the field on notice. That one off the heart of the plate. Want to thank everyone for joining us here on this Monday night. Beautiful Monday night here in Forest Park. There's a strike. 2-2 count. Beckman Diaris hits that one right back at the pitcher. Throws to Donnie. Secures it for out number 3, but 6 across for 45's. They've got a 5-run lead. Iron coming up in the top of the third. Once again, want to thank our sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, River Oaks CDJR.com. Or as Coach Wani would say, .com. Checking in again. I know we shouted him out game 1, but hey, it's a different game, a whole different broadcast. Ron Kubicki, we appreciate you tuning in. Assuming you are in sunny AZ right now. That one rolled over to short. Nate with it. Throws to Adam for the first out. So Toomey grounds out to short. Back to the top, Tyler Atkins. Tyler hits that one to the right side. Danny was just taking a half step to his left as Tyler hit that one, and that half step, all the difference on that single right there. Unfortunately, .com doesn't work with the Park District website, but if you'd like to learn more about what we're all about, more of our programming, see some pictures and everything in between, head over to pdofp.org or at pdofp over on Facebook. That one deep to Nate Kremkow, runner on first, 1 out. There's a strike from Izzy. That one right up the middle. Good throw back in. As Atkins took a big turnaround second, but wisely held. So first and second, one out. Here's the lefty Navarro. Dave Navarro, the softball player, looking to play the hits like Dave Navarro, the guitarist, right here. There's a strike. Leaves that one inside, 1-1. First and second, one out. Hits that one over to Danny. Danny throws to second. Nate can't hold on to it. So Nate dropping it allows Nate to remain at second. Dave over at first. Base is loaded, one out. And here's Billy Quirk. Quirk roped a single and scored the first run of the game in the second inning. Looking to answer back after a 6-run inning from 45's. Hits that one over to Danny. Knocks down the throw wide of first. Adam can't come up with it. 1 run in. Everyone moves up a base. RBI single there from Quirk. And here's Piotrowski. See our guy Matt checking in over on Twitch with the .com. So 6-2 right now. Base is loaded, one out. Pio rolls over that one to Nate, throws to second for one, jump throw over to first. No base for Adam, but he does hold the ball. So a nice catch over at first. Couldn't hold bag, but he did hold the ball. If that one gets away, surely results in another run. So 2 outs. First and third. Iron gets another one back. So that one just missed. You can see by Izzy's reaction, not too happy with that one. That one just inside. So first and third, 2 outs. Iron chasing 3. The pitcher, Beckman, looking to put another tally in Iron's column. Takes a ball deep and walks. So 2 outs, bases loaded. Memo Morales just missed one in the second inning. So is he frustrated with that one as well? That one perfectly placed. Memo hits this one high into right. Bo chasing it back, chasing it back. That one's over his head. Memo around first. He's going to stop at second, clears the bases with a big double. So 3 runs come in on the RBI double from Memo Morales. Hit that one at Bo in right. Took about a half step in, and that half step once again made all the difference. Just like that, we are all knotted up at 6. That one into left center. Anthony over makes the catch for out number 3. But 5 across for Iron. We're all tied up at 6. 45's coming up in the bottom of the third. Of course, as we talked about in the first game, No Glove Nationals, July 27th through the 30th. Of course, the fun starts before that, July 25th. That's going to be the play-in games as well as the 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame inductee night, including the inductee game. So Hall of Famers past and present, newly inducted and old, will all be playing in a game before our play-in games that Tuesday night. It'll be inductee night at the Hall of Fame. If you'd like to learn more, you can head over to @Shy16HOF over on Facebook for more information. So Mike Manzella starting things off in the third. Iron tied it back up at 6 with a 5-run inning. Huge base clearing double from Memo Morales. One just missed. Mike flips that one into left, just in front of Atkins. So leadoff single, good answer. Manzella gets the courtesy. Chris steps in. Hits that one into center, just in front of Dave. Joe stops at second. Good throw in from Dave. So single, Bo coming up. Owen just got the back of the plate. Bo would love to drive in at least one here. After that slight misplay in the ball in right. Hits that one over to second. Wind with it. Throws to Quirk for one. Quirk with the pump fake. So Bo reaches on the fielder's choice. First and third, one out. Adams stepping in. Hits that one just fair inside the line. That's going to bring Joe in. So 45's retakes the lead. RBI single there from Adam, and here comes Danny. So that one catches the plate. This one flipped to the right side and foul. So 2 strikes here. 1 out, first and second. 1 in already here for 45's. After a 5-run inning for Iron. Answering a 6-run inning for 45's. One flipped into right. Toomey with it. No tag. So Toomey with it makes 2 outs. Izzy stepping in. Good pitch from Beckman. That one flied into right. Nice catch from Toomey. Good range towards the foul line, into the abyss. About as far as the camera can see for out number 3. So the last 2 outs, fly outs to Toomey. 1 run in, 45's retakes the lead, heading to the top of the 4th. Iron chasing 1. So it's going to be Donnie, Toomey, and Tyler. Rolls over that one to second. Danny with it. Throws to first. 4-3 for quick out number 1. And after ranging into foul territory for a real nice catch for the 3rd out, Toomey steps in. Toomey hits that one up into center, just in front of Chuck. So back to the top, Tyler Atkins. Donnie complaining about luck, something like that. As that one grounded back to Izzy, throws over to second for the lead out. So cuts Toomey down for out number 2. Atkins at first on the fielder's choice. Throw just carried Joe the wrong way, but Atkins likely safe at first either way. Good play by Izzy, getting the lead runner. That one over to Danny. Close play, he's safe. Good hustle down the line from Nate Kremkow. Danny got it loaded up for a big throw. By the time it was out of his hand, Kremkow pretty much at first. Good job by Mike getting down to make that call. So first and second, 2 outs. Dave Navarro in. That one up the middle, right at Joe. Flips to Nate. To play to first. Inconsequential. Everyone looking for a call. Mike says, we'll save one for next inning. So bottom of the 4th, 45's coming up with a 1-run lead. For what it's worth, it looked like he would have had him at first, had there not already been 2. It would have been a smooth double play, absolutely. It's like the OJ book. If I turned it, here's how I would have done it. So bottom of the 4th. We got Chuck and then back to the top with Anthony and Nate. Hits that one just off Donnie's hand. Flips to first. Good hustle from Chuck down the line. Killer reference. Nice. So Anthony up after the leadoff single off the hand of Donnie at first. Rolls over that one to Donnie, steps on the bag, takes the sure out. So Chuck over to second. 3 unassisted for the first. Nate up with a runner in scoring position. Here's a strike. That one, Wind gets the hand on it, turns, fires to first. Nice play from Nick Wind. Wow. So 4-3 for the second out. I don't know how Wind got a hand on that, but then he spun and fired a strike to first for the out. As we have a timeout for a child on the field. So 2 outs. Vince up, hits that one right at Piotrowski at third, keeping Chuck right there. So a good job to eliminate the scoring threat. Iron coming back around. They're chasing one in the top of the fifth. It's going to be Billy, Kyle, and John. So Quirk, Piotrowski, and Beckman. Hey, if you're in Forest Park this Thursday, come hang out behind the Ruse Recreation Center at the Ruse Pavilion from 6:30 to 8 for our Thursday summer concert series. Free live music featuring the Flat Cats. Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. As Billy hits that one in to center right at the feet of Chuck. Gets it in quickly. And there's another single for Billy Quirk. So 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Kyle Piotrowski stepping in. Hits that one into right. Bo makes the jumping catch. So you could hear Mike just below me go, oof. So Beckman up, 1 on, 1 out. There, oh. That one looked good, but 3-0 count. There's a strike. Full count here. Good battle back from Izzy. Beckman hits a high fly ball into center. Chuck under. Chuck with it. So Memo Morales up once again. Big game-changing double for this Iron squad. This time a single into left. So the throw came into second. Looked like they had Quirk dead to rights. Looked like the throw and everything beat him. But Mike's saying he's got his hand in there. So Memo with a single. We'll have to take a look at that one later. 2 outs, first and third. Nick Wind coming up, but a close play at second. As it stands, a good job by Quirk getting back in there, by hook or by crook. Wind hits that one foul to the left side. That one deep. First and third, 2 outs. The pitch to Wind. Full count. Back up the middle. Joe with it. Throws to first. Low, can't dig it. So Wind putting the pressure on, hustling down the line. Ends up safe. That one couldn't be picked by Adam at first. Not sure if that one hit dirt or was just hard to kind of scoop up and get the hands under, as it had a lot of heat on it from Joe. Whatever the case, 7-7 tie once again. So Donnie up. Strike 2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Donnie hits that one into center. Chuck chasing it back, makes the catch over the shoulder for out number 3. But Iron get one back. We're all knotted up at 7, heading to the bottom of the 5th. 45's coming up. So it's going to be Joe, Mike, and Chris. Bottom of the 5th. So Joe asking Mike about that play at second. As he comes back into my view, just shaking his head, so none too pleased with the explanation, is my assumption. But either way, 7-7 tie here, bottom of the 5th inning. Joe hits that one over to short. Kremka with it, throws over to first low. Donnie can pick it. Joe turns off first, but he holds. So low throw there. Donnie could not come up with it. Matt over on Twitch. Good game indeed. Beckman with the pitch to Manzella. Mike hits this one into right, just in front of Toomey. Toomey with it, throws it in to Wind. Wind kind of buries it over to third. So first and third on the hard single from Manzella. So Chris takes a strike. Hits that one over to third. Piotrowski down to a knee, throws to Quirk for one. So Joe holds a third. A good play by Piotrowski. That one hit hard, dropped down to a knee as it had a lot of topspin. Fired a strike over to Billy at second. That one up the middle. Quirk with it. Flips to Kremko for one. Safe at first. So Joe comes in to score. Another force out at second. Bo gets down the line. He's safe. And 45's retake the lead. Good play from Billy. Good job by Nate getting across to the base. Had to cover a lot of ground to get there, but a good feed from Quirk made it all possible. So Adam hits this one up the middle, off Beckman's hand. Quirk with it, throws to first. Good last second foot shuffle there from Donnie, trying to get those extra inches to make the play. Thought Quirk was going to eat it, but still extremely close. Good arm there from the iron short center fielder. So Danny takes a strike. That one hit into left. Atkins in, makes the catch. So 45's recapture the lead. They're up 8-7. Iron coming up top of the sixth. We had a couple of weeks of broadcasts of just absolute blowouts, so exciting to be calling a back and forth game like this one. It's going to be Brian Toomey, the right fielder and 10 hitter, leading things off for Iron. Then back to the top, Tyler Atkins and Nate Kremko. Hammers that one into left. Sanchez back a couple of steps. Already playing fairly deep for out number one. Back to the top with Tyler Atkins. Once again, want to thank our sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, our official broadcast sponsor here over at Field 1, riveroakscdjr.com. As Tyler hits that one just past Danny's outstretched arm. So there's a one-out single. So Chris talking to his defense, make sure we get one. One-run game right now. So it's all about the margins. That one over to Nate at short. Throws to second for one. They do get him. So two down. Kremko reaches on a fielder's choice. Here's Navarro. That one holds in just long enough for a strike. Navarro hits that one to Nate. Throws over to first. It's close, but he's out. First base coach displeased with the call. Bang, bang, but a good throw across. So nothing doing for Iron there. They're still chasing one. Bottom of the sixth, approaching 45's coming up. So Izzy leading things off, and then Chuck back to the top with Anthony. So Sanchez, Reg Sanchez. Beckman checks his D. He is set. There's a strike. Got music coming from the pool as they clean after pool hours, and then music coming from the parking lot. Very interesting juxtaposition. The mashups you never knew you needed in your life. Is that one inside? You can see Toomey in right field with the big papa from hardball. Izzy hits that one just off the hand of Kremkow for a leadoff single. There's been some balls for this Iron defense where I'm not sure how they get to it, but they do. Nate couldn't come up with it, but still able to get a hand on that one all the way up the middle. Just missed. That one over to short again. Eats Nate up, throws over to first, gets the out. So sticks with it for the first out. Over on field 2, Joel sending me an update, 11-6, Dynasty over Shooters right now in the bottom of the 5th inning. So a 5-run lead for Chicago Dynasty over Napleton Shooters. That one over to the right side once again. Toomey can't come up with it. Gets it in quickly to Donnie. The throw pulls Memo home. Fly ball over to left. Atkins under, down to a knee, makes the catch. So Anthony comes around to score. Sack fly from Nate for out number 2. Apologize for that. Had a visitor. So Vince up, hits this one into right. Toomey over, Toomey under. Toomey makes 3. So we are in the top of the 7th. Iron chasing 3. 10-7 ball game. But the good news for Iron, probably their hottest hitter today, Billy Quirk, leading things off. 3 singles, 2 runs scored. And then Kyle Piotrowski, John Beckman, and Memo Morales, if we get to it. 3 to keep this one going, at least. Billy hits this one high to the right side. Off the fence and out of play. Somehow stayed in these mythical trees around Forest Park. Still luscious and green after severe drought. Shout out to our grounds crew. Maintenance team led by Andrew Doss for keeping the grass fairly green, albeit slightly crunchy during that extreme period of no rain, keeping things playable. And then, boy, oh boy, did the skies open up. The grass is looking great as that one grounded back to Izzy for out number 1. So a timely out there. Work has been a pain in the butt for this 45's team in this one. So there's the first out, and here's Kyle Piotrowski. Hits that one into left. Sanchez down, makes the catch. What a catch. Hard hit ball, not easy to catch even on your feet. Dove for it. So here's Beckman. Hits this one into center. Tuck under it, makes the catch for out number 3. And that's going to do it for game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader. So 45's victorious over Iron 10-7. But a good battle by Iron, a 5-run inning, a couple call and responses. They did a great job keeping themselves in it. 45's put a couple across at the end, and Iron could not answer. So 45's with their 10th win on the season. They are now 10-2. Iron even at 5-5, but a good showing against the number 1 seed in this year's No Glove Nationals tournament. So that's going to do it for tonight's doubleheader. 45's victorious over Iron 10-7. And in game 1, Pharaohs defeating Impact 8-5. So that's going to do it here for me, Adam Cumby, at the Park District of Forest Park. We'll be right back with you on Wednesday evening, 6:45, with Iron taking on Shooters. And then game 2 at 8 o'clock will be Pharaohs taking on March Impact. So until then, you have yourselves a great night. I'll see you next time.